Is attempting to overhaul how the Pentagon buys weapons and pressures Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth to provide lawmakers with video of strikes on alleged drug boats in international waters near Venezuela. He didn't say what the topic will be, but President Trump says he'll address the nation tonight. President Vladimir Putin is warning Russia will seek to extend its gains in Ukraine if Kyiv and the West reject its peace demands. Pakistan says it has wrongly been blamed in an online campaign following the deadly shooting in Australia. This is AP News. There's a murder investigation near Boston.
Police in Massachusetts intensify their search for a suspect in the fatal shooting of MIT professor Nuno Loureiro in his Brookline home Monday night. This neighbor describes what he heard.
3 loud bangs. I thought at first it was somebody in our apartment kicking in the door or something. So I called the neighbors and they said no, they thought it was gunshots.
Also speaking with WCVB, neighbor Ann Greenwald.
We had a young family and, they went to school here. Terrible. I mean, I don't know what happened or why it happened.
The DA's office says the 47-year-old from Portugal was a professor of nuclear science and engineering. MIT calls his killing a shocking loss. I'm Julie Walker.
His manager says Gil Gerard, known for his role as Buck Rogers on TV, has died from a rare form of cancer. He was 82. I'm Ed Donahue, AP News.
This is St. Louis Blues broadcaster Chris Kerber, inviting you to follow all the exciting action of St. Louis Blues hockey this season. If you can't make it to the game, the next best thing is being there listening here on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri. Your radio home for the St. Louis Blues.
Do you have a black vulture issue on your farm? Apply for a depredation permit through the Missouri Farm Bureau today. It's free, quick, and easy. Simply call Missouri Farm Bureau at 573-893-1417 or send an email to blackvultures@mofb.org. That's blackvultures@mofb.org. Farm Bureau will send you a permit application to fill in and sign, and you'll be able to reduce black vulture threats in no time. For more information, visit agriculture.mo.gov.
CVS Health supports people in the moments that matter, from picking up a prescription to connecting care. With nearly 5 million daily interactions and serving 185 million consumers and 1.5 million healthcare professionals, CVS Health holds a trusted place in healthcare. By simplifying care and improving health, we're helping people get the care they need. Learn more at cvshealth.com/Investor Day.
Here at KSMO Radio, let's take a look at that forecast. It does call for lots of sunshine throughout the rest of the day. Our high will top out near 58 degrees. Winds will be out of south at 5 to 10. Tonight, a 3 in 10 chance of getting some rain after midnight. Clouds will increase at a low of 44 with winds out of south at 5 to 15, gusting as high as 25 to 30 miles an hour. On Thursday morning, we expect some showers. Temperatures will rise up to about 55 degrees before starting to drop during the day. Winds will be out of south initially at 5 to 15 miles an hour. Then moving to the west in the morning and possibly gusting as high as 25 to 30. Chance of getting rain Thursday is 90%. It'll be clear Thursday night, cooler, down around 22, with the wind chills as low as 13. Winds will be out of the northwest at 15 to 20, and then dying down to 5 to 15 after midnight. Wind gusts during the evening on Thursday could be as high as 35 miles an hour. Sunshine on Friday, high of 44 with northwesterly winds 5 to 10, moving to the south by the afternoon. Winds could gust 15 to 20. Partly cloudy come Friday night, low 35. Sunny on Saturday, high close to 60. Cloudy Saturday night, low 30. And sunshine on Sunday, the high of 49 degrees. Currently here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. We have plenty of sunshine in the Ozarks, and it feels right now like 54 degrees with 56 degrees. The actual temperature, we have humidity of 57%, and our winds out of south-southwest at 7, making it feel just a tick cooler. At your hometown radio source, now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Livestock Report. It's next, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio. We are your hometown radio station. Now the Brownfield Commentary and Livestock Reports.
The Science Council defines science as the pursuit and application of knowledge and understanding of the natural and social world following a systematic methodology based on evidence. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. and this is my 2 cents. If you farm or ranch, you reap the benefits of science every day. Agricultural science improves crop production and reduces potential environmental impacts to benefit farmers and consumers. These technologies are valuable to those who use them and to the food security of a world population. Drought-resistant crop varieties and seed traits to protect against a wide variety of insects and diseases, for example. The very crops we grow on farms today have been bred over the past 10,000 years to become what they are today. There are those filled with disdain for large agricultural corporations they call Big Ag. Like them or not, it is the billions of dollars they have invested in research and development over time that have given many of us the tools we use on our farms every day to grow the crops that feed the world and provide the income to feed our families. Technological innovations allow us to place the right inputs in exactly the right amount at the right time in exactly the right place. Science, technology, engineering, and math are critical to innovation. The STEM initiative started several years ago to promote the much-needed skills to empower students with a solid education in these subjects has grown in popularity and continues to gain traction. As you support high school ag, I hope you also support STEM in your local schools. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
This is a commercial for Pioneer Seed Corn.
In 1926, Pioneer revolutionized farming with the first commercial production of hybrid corn, and we've been innovating ever since.
The one that started it all, the #1 seed to beat, the one for you.
In 2026, we celebrate a century of innovation. Plant the 100th season. Plant Pioneer. Visit pioneer.com/100.
Mental health affects us all. It doesn't discriminate based on age, gender, or background. It's a universal experience that touches every aspect of our lives. If you're struggling, don't suffer in silence. Reach out to 988. They're here to listen, to support, and to guide you on your journey towards healing. You're not alone. Call 988. Your mental health matters. 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, Missouri.
TownScreen is one of the most affordable ways to advertise your special event, business, yard sale, or even send congratulations to someone for as low as $15 per week. With 21 locations in the Salem market and 16 more in the Houston market, TownScreen also gives added value to their users by offering free ad service to the Echo Bluff and Montauk State Park lodges. Produce your own ad or get help from the TownScreen staff. Go online to townscreen.com or call or text 636-338-1199. TownScreen.
Direct cash cattle trade is sluggish and cash hogs are mixed. Hello, I'm Brent Barnett with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Cash cattle country is off to another slow start on Wednesday, with just a few asking prices noted in parts of the South at $233 plus, but they are still not established in the North. Bids remain very hard to find. It's looking like significant trade volume will be delayed until Thursday and or Friday. Boxed beef was lower at midday, with choice down $1.96 at $356.92 and select 26 cents lower at $348.84. The choice select spread is $8.08. At the 4-state stockyards in Missouri on Tuesday, feeder steers and heifers sold $5 to $15 higher, with some spots $20 to $40 higher. The lighter weight calves under 500 pounds showed the most gains. Feeder supply included 54% steers, and 39% of the offering was over 600 pounds. Medium and large one feeder steers, 505 to 549 pounds, brought 425 to 477. Medium and large one feeder heifers, 403 to 445 pounds, brought 427 to 490. Cash hog business is mixed at midday, with light to moderate opening negotiated numbers at the major direct markets. It looks like some buyers are increasing their procurement efforts ahead of the next couple of weeks, which should be quieter because of the holidays. Wholesale demand has been in a downtrend this week, at least partially because of the available amount of pork, with slaughter near steady when compared to last year, and average weights heavier than a year ago. The USDA's quarterly inventory numbers are due out next week. Barrels and gilts at the National Daily Direct were 26 cents higher at midday, with a base range of 65 to 71. The Iowa, Minnesota, and Western Corn Belt markets were each down 74 cents at 69.42. Butcher hogs were steady at the Midwest Cash Market in Dorchester, Wisconsin. Barrels and gilts were at $52. At Illinois, barrels and gilts were steady at 40 to 48. Sows steady at 35 to 47. Boars with a range of 12 to 22. Pork values were lower at midday, down 94 cents at 97.62. Butts and picnics were higher. Loins, ribs, hams, and bellies were lower. I'm Brent Barnett, Brownfield.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're for the people of Missouri. We're for kayakers, car dealers, grocery baggers, and mail carriers. We're for teachers, preachers, students, and singers. Armed service members, you bet we're for you. We're for people who shake your hand and say hello, not because they know you, but because they don't. We're for brewmasters, stockbrokers, beauty queens, and truck drivers. And don't worry, we're still for farmers too. Whatever you do, if you're a Missourian, we're for you. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we've got Missouri covered.
If you want a strong start to next year's growing season, start at zero. Because right now, Bayer is offering 0% financing on eligible crop protection products. That gives you more purchasing power to stock up on reliable brands like Trivolt and Delaro Complete. 0% APR financing is available now through January 16th, 2026. Take advantage because zero has never been bigger. For full terms and conditions, talk to your retailer or visit planwithzero.us.
That's been the Brownfield Commentary and Livestock Reports, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at your hometown radio station, KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, 1340 AM and 95.7 FM, and streaming at KSMOradio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube. It's now time for a look at our updated funeral announcements, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio and your friends at the at the Salvation Army Service Unit of Dane County. Remember, doing the most good, helping with those who need help. They've been doing it many, many years in Dane County, and of course, they will have their bell ringers back out this weekend and again on Christmas Eve, and that'll be it in trying to reach their goal of $37,500. Salvation Army, doing the most good in Dane County. Remember, if you have any questions about ringing the bell or contributing, you can call 573-729-8163 and ask for Sherry, the Dane County Service Unit of Salvation Army, again, doing the most good. Charlie Lee Schultz of Salem passed away Friday, December 12th at the age of 92. Funeral services for Charlie Schultz will be held at 1 o'clock tomorrow at the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel, with visitation this evening from 6 until 8 at the chapel. Burial will be in the Dry Fork Cemetery with full military honors. All the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Charlie Lee Schultz, whose funeral services will be Thursday at 1 at the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel. Trent Eric Bowen, formerly of Bunker, passed away in St. Louis at the age of 57 Thursday, December 11th. Funeral services for Trent Eric Bowen will be held at 1 o'clock Thursday afternoon at the McSpadden Funeral Home in Bunker. Visitation will be from 11 Thursday morning until time for the service. Burial will be in the Bay Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, donations can be made to your favorite charity. Cards are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the McSpadden Funeral Home in Bunker for Trent Eric Bowen, whose funeral services will be Thursday at 1 at the McSpadden Funeral Home in Bunker. Edith Mae Nash of Salem passed away on December 15th at the age of 94. Funeral services for Edith Nash will be held Friday afternoon at 1 in the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel. Burial will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery. Visitation will be Friday morning from 11 until service time at the chapel. Memorials may be made to the historic Bunker Union Church and Timber Museum. Envelopes are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Edith Mae Nash, whose funeral services will be at 1 Friday afternoon at the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel. Harry Roy Stuck Jr. of Rolla Passed away on Sunday, December 7th at the age of 102. Funeral services for Harry Roy Stuck Jr. will be on Saturday at noon at the Rolla Chapel of James and Gar Mortuary. Visitation will be held on Saturday from 11 until service time at noon. Interment will be in the Lake Springs Cemetery in Lake Springs with full military honors. All the arrangements are under the direction of the James and Gar Mortuary of Rolla for Harry Roy Stuck Jr., whose funeral services will be at noon Saturday at the Rolla Chapel of James and Gar Mortuary. William Bill John Gross Jr. of Bellevue passed away Sunday, November 16th at the age of 79. A memorial gathering for Bill Gross Jr. will be held from 5 to 6 on Saturday at the Wilson Mortuary Viburnum Chapel. A celebration of life will be held at 6 at the Wilson Mortuary Viburnum Chapel, with refreshments served immediately after in the school cafeteria. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to Solace friends. Envelopes are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Viburnum for William Bill John Gross Jr. of Bellevue, whose memorial gathering and celebration of life will be held at 6 o'clock Saturday at the Wilson Mortuary Viburnum Chapel. And that's a look at our update funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO and your friends at the Denton County Service Unit of Salvation Army, doing the most good. Don't forget the bell ringers will be back out this Friday and Saturday at Walmart and Country Mart. And, of course, the angels are all gone off the angel tree. The angel tree is all been taken care of. Don't forget our last bell ringing event will be on Christmas Eve, and that will be at both Walmart and at Country Mart. Again, the Denton County Service Unit of Salvation Army, doing the most good. Stick around for local news coming your way next in just a moment.
This holiday season, remember to keep the giving going for your neighbors in need. Your donations to the Salvation Army this Christmas will stay local to help people struggling to find food or a safe place to sleep in your community. By donating to the Salvation Army, you can make an impact that will last far beyond the holidays.
For more information on how to donate, call the Denton County Service Unit of Salvation Army at 729-8163. Here at KSMO, it's now time for a look at local news. Local news brought to you by your friends at the SBU Salem campus, located 501 South Grand Street, right here in Salem. It provides quality higher education close to home for the residents of Denton County and surrounding areas. To find out more information about the degrees or the programs offered by SBU Salem, just contact them at 729-7071. That's 729-7071. SBU Salem campus, bringing you a look at local news. On Friday, the Salem Police Department conducted a short-term investigation to the whereabouts of a wanted fugitive from Olmsted County, Minnesota. Officers responded to the 1100 block of West Butler Street to make contact with the residents. Officers did locate a male suspect, Daniel Allison, who was subsequently arrested. Allison was taken to the Denton County Jail for the Olmsted County warrant with the original charge of intimidation with stalking in violation of an ex parte. Allison is being held without bond, awaiting extradition by Minnesota authorities. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. City of Salem has announced participants in this year's holiday lighting contest. Contest was open to both residential and commercial properties, encourage those to show festive displays that celebrate the spirit of the holidays. This year's participants are located at number 4 South MacArthur, 700 East Hunt, 713 North Pershing Avenue, 1506 Roberts Street, 403 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard, 1401 South Louise Street, number 1 Park Place Drive, and number 1 Sunset Drive. Winners will be announced on December 26th. Winning entries in each category will receive credits on their city utility bills, starting with $25 for third place, $50 for second place, and $100 for first place. And again, those lights will be on at those locations all the way through Christmas Day. The U.S. Postal Service reminds people that during the holidays they have established certain dates that they recommend that your mail package or letter be mailed to ensure that your package or letter will be delivered on time. To make sure that your gifts do arrive by December 25th, send your gift using the USPS Ground Advantage if you have to mail it by today. If you're using the USPS Priority Mail Service, you need to mail your gift by tomorrow. And the latest date you can send your gift that will arrive by Christmas Day will be December 20th by using the UPS Priority Mail Express service. If you need to buy stamps, ship from home, or take advantage of other services provided by the Postal Service, go to USPS.com/SendJoy, SendJoy. Denton County Collector Shannon Van Kirk reminds everybody your Denton County taxes for property and personal property are due, your real estate property and personal property. Denton County Courthouse will now have extended hours for those who want to pay their tax bills in person. And on Monday, December 29th, Tuesday, December 30th, and Wednesday, December 31st, those hours will be extended from 8 in the morning until 5:30 in the afternoon. She does remind everyone you can mail your payments to the post office, but they must be postmarked no later than December 31st. And to ensure that, she recommends you take your envelope inside the post office to have it hand stamped at the window, even if you're mailing it as far as a week ahead of time. You never know when it's going to get stamped at Springfield, so get it stamped locally to make sure that they recognize you have submitted your payment on time. There's also a drop box at the front of the courthouse at the southwestern corner of the courthouse square where you can leave your payments through Wednesday night, December 31st. Payments can also be made online by following the instructions on your real estate and personal property tax bills. According to the city of Salem, recent high winds have blown several flower arrangements from the headstones and grave sites at the Cedar Grove Cemetery. If you are missing any arrangements, please check with the staff at the cemetery shop. They have collected the items found on the grounds, and you may stop by to reclaim the ones that belong to your loved ones. Again, that'll be at the Cedar Grove Cemetery. Some of those flower arrangements from the headstones and grave sites have been blown away, and if you are missing any, please stop by and check it at the cemetery shop to replace it. Denton County Fire Protection District members, their families, and close friends of the Denton County Fire Protection District met the evening of December 13th to honor volunteers and celebrate Chief Dennis Floyd's retirement. Rookie of the Year and Firefighter of the Year, which is chosen by the firefighters, went to firefighter Del Hoffmeister. Firefighter Sarah Montoya was named the Firefighter of the Year, which is an Officer's Choice Award, plus the top responder with 186 calls responded to. The Officer's Award of Top Responder went to Assistant Chief Derek Marfitt with 136 calls. Firefighter's Choice Officer of the Year was also awarded to Marfitt. Lieutenant Greg Thies was awarded the Officer of the Year, which is an Officer's Choice Award. Fire Chief Dennis Floyd was celebrated after having served the Denton County Fire Protection District for 33 years. Floyd was presented with multiple gifts, including a retired ceremonial pickhead fire axe from the Denton County Fire Protection District's original aerial snorkel truck, an award from the Missouri Division of Fire Safety, his retired firefighting helmet, a shadow box containing his firefighting coat, and a newly recommissioned sign proclaiming the department's training room as Fire Chief Dennis L. Floyd's Training Center. Congratulations to Fire Chief Dennis L. Floyd. We've got more right after this.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Denton County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact Admissions Counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
If you want a strong start to next year's growing season, start at zero. Because right now, Bayer is offering 0% financing on eligible crop protection products. That gives you more purchasing power to stock up on reliable brands like Trivolt and Delaro Complete. 0% APR financing is available now through January 16th, 2026. Take advantage because zero has never been bigger. For full terms and conditions, talk to your retailer or visit planwithzero.us.
As you prepare for the busy holidays ahead, the Bank of Salem hopes you'll have an opportunity for quiet reflection on the meaning behind it all. If all hearts were open to the wonder of the Christmas story, our world would find new meaning in the concept of peace. This Christmas thought comes to you from all your friends at the Bank of Salem at 100 West 4th Street in downtown Salem. Member FDIC, they are an equal housing lender.
We have an exciting announcement. Terrell Complete Auto Care, Aaron's, Jet Tire and Auto, Flying W Boutique, and Looking Glass Salon are going to make Christmas special for 4 families this year by giving away over $1,000 worth of merchandise at each location. Terrell Complete Auto Care, Aaron's, Jet Tire and Auto, Flying W Boutique, and Looking Glass Salon are teaming up with KSMO Media to give away 4 family Christmas packages. All you have to do to be eligible to win is register at these locations. The drawings will be held on December 19th, and the winners will be announced on KSMO Media December 22nd. Give yourself a chance to win a family Christmas package worth over $1,000. No purchase is necessary, but you must be 18 years or older to register. 1 winner per family per address. Employees of sponsors are not eligible. Have a Merry Christmas from your friends at KSMO Media, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Aaron's, Jet Tire and Auto, Flying W Boutique, and Looking Glass Salon.
Our forecast does call for plenty of sunshine today. We're going to top out real close to 60 with southerly winds 5 to 10. Then for tonight, clouds will come rolling back in with a 3 in 10 chance of rain developing after midnight. Our winds will be out of south throughout the evening at 5 to 15 and gusting as high as 30 miles an hour. For Thursday morning, we expect some showers, mainly by noon. Temperatures will rise up to about 55 degrees by late morning before falling back down to 45 by 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Winds will be out of south initially at 5 to 15, maybe gusting as high as 35 during the morning, and then moving to the west as the morning continues, eventually dying down a tick to about 8 to 20 miles an hour. Thursday night, clear low at 22 and wind chills as low as 13. Winds will be out of the northwest initially at 15 to 20 miles an hour, but dying down to 5 to 15 after midnight. For Friday itself, sunny with a high of 44. Winds northwesterly at 5 to 10 will move to the south by the afternoon and could gust up to 15 to 20 miles an hour. Partly cloudy Friday night, low of 34, and then Saturday, sunny, back near 60 degrees with partly cloudy skies expected Saturday night, low of 30, and cooler on Sunday with sunny skies. We'll have a high of near 50. Currently here, KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, 56 degrees, sunny skies, winds out of south-southwest, about 7 miles an hour. We have relative humidity at 55%, and it feels like 56 degrees here at KSMO Radio. All righty, at your hometown radio station, we invite you to stick around. We do have coming your way next sports news from the Missouri Net, as well as local sports, and then weather in the 1 o'clock hour right here on KSMO Radio. We also have some statewide news in there from the Missouri Net, and statewide sports news in there from the Missouri Net, all in our noon hour right here at KSMO Radio. May your holiday and New Year be filled with the joy of family love and the remembrance of Christmas past as well as present. Mooney Auto Supply hopes that your family's every wish be fulfilled and the joy of giving will fill your hearts. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the staff and management of Mooney Auto Supply, your local Napa Auto Parts store at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard here in Salem.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here for Mint Mobile. You know, one of the perks about having 4 kids that you know about is actually getting a direct line to the big man up north. Mm-hmm. And this year, he wants you to know the best gift that you can give someone is the gift of Mint Mobile's unlimited wireless for $15 a month. Now, you don't even need to wrap it.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio. Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Let Country Mart in Salem help you get ready for the upcoming holiday season. At Country Mart, you'll find a variety of fresh-cut Christmas trees, beautiful red and assorted color poinsettias, stocking stuffers, and assorted fresh chase candy. Country Mart can also help you with those upcoming family and party gatherings, as they can prepare meat and cheese trays, fresh fruit and cheese trays, party sandwich trays, and so much more. Merry Christmas from your friends at Country Mart on Highway 3272 East right here in Salem. At KSMO Radio, let's take a look at some local sports news. Our Salem Lady basketball Tigers last night lost to the St. Francis Borgia Lady Knights 71-28. The Knights got out to a 43-18 halftime lead and kind of cruised from there. As Paisley May led Salem with 10 points. The Lady Tigers are now 2-2 on the year. And they will face Steelville Thursday night at 5:30 in Sullivan in the second round of their Pool A play. That's St. Francis Borgia Lady Knights beating Salem last night 71-28. Kinsey Barton scored 33 points to lead the Bunker Lady Eagles to a 65-50 victory over the Lady Whippets of Ellington Tuesday night at Bunker. Bunker broke open a seesaw game in the second quarter when they outscored the Lady Whippets 25-11 to lead at the half 38-23. Kara Turnbow added 13 more points to the Lady Eagles, who improved to 4-0 on the year. Lady Eagles will be off until they participate in the Mountain Grove Holiday Tournament next week against Ava on Monday morning at 11:30. Owen Sanders had a double-double to help lead the Bunker Eagles past a young Ellington Whippets team Tuesday night in Bunker at the Mel Ritter Tribute Night, 82-32. Sanders finished with 25 points and 11 rebounds, while Brennan Malloy added 24 points, and Braden Radford had 17 more points for the Eagles, who improved their record to 8-0. They'll face East Carter Thursday night, and KSMO Media will video stream that varsity contest starting around 6:30 on KSMORadio.com, KSMO YouTube page, and the KSMO Facebook stream page. The Bunker JV Eagles beat Hartville Tuesday at the Mountain View Tournament Tuesday, 47-41 to even their record 2-2. They'll play East Carter Thursday starting at 5 in the Bunker High School gym. And that's been local sports news brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. The Blues also play tonight. You'll hear about that coming up next on the Missouri Net Sports News right here on KSMO Media.
This Missouri Net Sports Report is presented by St. James Winery. Missouri grown, nationally awarded. Pick up a bottle and try Missouri's most awarded winery today, St. James Wine.
Missouri Net Sports, good afternoon. I'm Tim Fisher. We'll start with college football, where the Missouri Tigers are in preparation mode for their Gator Bowl day, taking on Virginia. Head coach Eli Drinkwitz knows they'll get a challenge from the Cavaliers offense.
Really, really good football team. Obviously, ACC regular season champs, got a 6-year quarterback who understands what they're trying to do and accomplish. There's not a lot of things that you're going to do to him that he hasn't seen in his career. Very good run game, very good job throwing the football. So it'll be a challenge on us defensively, especially being down some players.
The Tigers and Cavaliers in the Gator Bowl comes up on Saturday, December 27th. On to the pros, where the Kansas City Chiefs getting set for their matchup Sunday on the road in Tennessee against the Titans. The Chiefs out of playoff contention, but that doesn't mean that head coach Andy Reid's not looking forward.
You know, I'm always optimistic about going forward, and you know, Brett Veach does a heck of a job with bringing players in, as you can see now by the guys that are in there playing. So, and then it's, you know, our responsibility to clean things up on the coaching side of it, and the players to take responsibility on their end and finish these 3 games, and then whoever's still here after to retool it.
The Chiefs and the Titans will kick off at 12 noon in Nashville on Sunday. On to college basketball on the schedule tonight, the St. Louis Billikens will play host to Bethune-Cookman. Finally to hockey, with the St. Louis Blues on home ice at the Enterprise Center tonight, skating against the Winnipeg Jets. I'm Tim Fisher, Missouri Net Sports.
What I know about courage, I learned from my adoptive mom. She said sometimes you just gotta hold on and know we'll get through this. Mom, we are so high up. Hold my hand.
No, you hold my hand.
Here we go.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Let
Let Country Mart in Salem help you get ready for the upcoming holiday season. At Country Mart, you'll find a variety of fresh-cut Christmas trees, beautiful red and assorted color poinsettias, stocking stuffers, and assorted fresh Chase candy. Country Mart can also help you with those upcoming family and party gatherings, as they can prepare meat and cheese trays, fresh fruit and cheese trays, party sandwich trays, and so much more. Merry Christmas from your friends at Country Mart on Highway 3272 East right here in Salem.
Vanity Fair calls BritBox a delicious streamer. Collider says everyone should be watching. Catch Britain's next best series with BritBox. Stream acclaimed new originals like Code of Silence.
You read lips, right?
And Linley, based on the best-selling mystery series.
Say hi, Linley. Take it from here.
And don't miss the new season of Karen Piri, coming this October.
You don't look like police. I'll take that as a compliment.
See it differently when you stream the best of British TV with BritBox. Watch with a free trial today.
Okay, it's time for our fan field goal kick of the game. Hey, he's wearing a Pioneer brand Power Core Enlist Corn t-shirt.
Of course. Pioneer brand Power Core Enlist Corn beats the competition yields by 7.7 bushels an acre.
All right, here's the kick. It's good! Not bad for a guy in work boots.
Plant the 100th season of Pioneer. Visit pioneer.com/powerup.
The foundation is set.
Missouri knocks off the #1 team in the nation.
The frame is built.
On the run, Mitchell for the flush, Missouri by 20.
And the gates.
The habits, the response to detail, the execution, all that stuff matters.
Are open.
Drives right baseline to the rim, jams it as he hangs and got fouled.
This is your radio home for Mizzou basketball.
Cruz, here comes the three. Bang, he splashed it home.
The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Here's a tale of Linda trying to lose weight, but the med prices she found were all over the place.
Hidden fees and markups made her jaw drop low. Then she found Good RX. Now she's in the know.
GLP-1 subscriptions FDA approved.
With clear upfront pricing.
And same-day pickup.
That's Good RX, the no-nonsense way. Save time and money on prescriptions.
Get to GoodRx.com. GoodRx is not insurance.
Missouri Net News. I'm Sue Danielson. U.S. Senator Eric Schmidt of Missouri says China has filed a $50 billion lawsuit against him. He says it's retaliation for the COVID pandemic case he filed against the country. Part of Schmidt's lawsuit blamed China for hoarding personal protective equipment, which resulted in a $24 billion judgment against China. A Missouri congressman has reintroduced a bill aiming to stop car makers from collecting and selling personal data.
Most drivers have no idea who has access to that information.
Congressman Eric Burleson says the bill could also discourage hackers, data brokers, and scammers. MoDOT has closed part of a busy highway near the downtown airport in Kansas City due to a defect found in a bridge. MoDOT says part of Highway 169 will be closed until further notice. And Missouri's trout parks have bounced back from flooding last year at Southeast Missouri's Montauk State Park. The state is now stocking more than 80 lakes with trout for winter catch and release fishing. Missouri Net News.
Retirement can be scary, but only if you're not prepared. That's why AARP created thisispretirement.org. Because unless you've already retired, you're in pretirement, and you still have time to plan. Learn about retirement savings options, potential tax breaks, and how you can build savings over time. Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan and feel the retirement fear disappear. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Nobody had to tell your grandparents not to drive while using their typewriters. Why should it be any different for us kids and our cell phones? Distracted driving was the cause of more than 3,000 deaths in 2022. Come on, we're smarter than this. Let's put down the phones and focus on the roads. Drive safe, everybody.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
your information source. KSMO Salem.
With Steel, batteries are included. This holiday season, give a gift that's ready to go right out of the box. For everything from cleaning up the yard to cutting up firewood, Steel tools check off the wish list and knock out the to-do list. And right now, buy select battery tool sets and get a free extra battery. Visit SteelUSA.com for holiday deals and gift ideas. Happy holidays from Steel. Offer valid for a limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
The question always comes up at this time of year. What gift should I get the important people in my life? The answer is St. James Wine. Yes, St. James Wine. For over 50 years, family-owned and operated St. James Winery has been creating internationally and nationally awarded wines. Fun flavors from bubbly fruit Moscatos to our elegant dry reds. Delicious wine makes the perfect gift and will complement any party or get-together this holiday season. No assembly is required, and the St. James bottle impresses year after year. St. James Winery. Yum.
Our forecast on this Wednesday afternoon does call for plenty of sunshine. A few clouds will roll in by late in the afternoon, but not too many. We'll have a high today near 60 with southerly winds 5 to 10. Then for tonight, clouds will thicken a little bit. Of a low of 44 with southerly winds 5 to 15, gusting as high as 25 to 30 miles an hour. And then after midnight, a 3 in 10 chance of rain. Showers in the morning, chance of that 90%, and that's up till about noontime or so. Temperatures will also be climbing to about 55 or so by 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, and then suddenly they'll start to go down as the winds will change from a southerly breeze at 15 to 25, gusting to 30 miles an hour. That'll move to the west-northwest. We'll have Thursday night clear and colder with a low of 22, with the wind chills low as 13 with a northwesterly breeze, 15 to 20. But it'll die down after midnight at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Sunshine on Friday at high of 44 with northwesterly winds 5 to 10. Moving to the south by the afternoon, and the winds could gust up to 15 to 20 miles an hour. Partly cloudy Friday night, low of 34. Sunny on Saturday, really a nice day, high about 60. Partly cloudy Saturday night, low of 30. Then sunny on Sunday, 10 degrees cooler, though, at a high close to 50. Cloudy Sunday night, low of 31. Then partly sunny Monday, high of 48 degrees. Currently here, KSMO 57 degrees. We do have sunny skies with a south-southeasterly wind at 7 and 55% the relative humidity. And now look at weather brought to you by your friends at Philmart. You know, you can always stop on by Philmart and get those stocking stuffers. That's called lottery tickets and maybe even some snacks, candies, candy bars, things of that nature that people might want to have. So stop on by and check it out for yourself at Phil Martin. Don't forget to get those nice gift certificates for Marathon Gas as well. You can do so at Phil Martin in Salem at the corner of Highway 19 and Franklin. Great gift stuffers from your friends at Phil Martin. See them today or tomorrow or the next day because they're open every day, 7 days a week. Phil Martin in Salem. Philmart is now your neighborhood marathon station. New look, same family. Proudly owned by the Salyer family for over 25 years, they're more than just gas. From propane bottle fills to ice-cold beverages, they've got what you need fast and friendly. Enjoy competitive prices and the convenience of their covered drive-through window, rain or shine. Philmart, where service, convenience, and community all come together. Stop by today, right where you've always found them at 500 South Main Street here in Salem.